him. He's being very well behaved because you're going to keep embarrassing me.
All right, so filming this was pretty embarrassing and entertaining. I had all of these intentions for this video to give this grand update of all of our progress, our success stories I wanted to share, all the things that I've learned, and JD had other plans, which certainly did not include being left out of the video or allowing me to drink my Chardonnay while talking to the camera. He was basically acting like a toddler who needs a 3-hour nap. But over the course of the 20 minutes that this bullshit went on, I realized that he sat nicely up until the moment I started to speak to the camera, and that's when he began to lose his mind and jump all over me. So I figured maybe what I needed to do was catch him before he jumped, so I would be rewarding the choice of not jumping while I was speaking. That was a little difficult because literally it was less than 3 seconds before I started to talk that he'd be in my lap. So I actually had to begin rewarding the non-jumping after 2 seconds, and I actually counted 1, 2, treat. And after a few times, this worked, and he began to sit a little bit better. Here, we're working on teaching JD that good things happen at my side. So as you can see, he gets really excited to be in front of me, which makes total sense because for his entire life, that's where he's been when he gets pet, when he's fed treats. Basically, everything good that comes from me that makes him excited all happens right in front of me. But that's a huge pain in the ass because that means that he's constantly seeking out that particular position. Makes total sense. Never thought of it before. But now we're working on building value for being next to me instead of in my face or at my feet. I think this one's going to take a longer time to quote-unquote fix, but we definitely made some progress this week. And then lastly, we're working on building value for him being in his crate. It's been a long time since he's used a crate at all. So this week we started just by building value for him being on the dog bed. And then once he began seeking out his bed, which took about 15 minutes, we put the bed inside the crate. And now we're working on getting him to move into the crate and sit patiently instead of bolting when I open the door. This is what we spent the most of our week working on, and he's finally starting to respond a little bit faster instead of staring at me and his treats for like 5 full minutes before taking one step inside. So that's it for this week's Yappy Hour. It's been a busy week. We learned a lot. We've got a long way to go. So check back next week and see how we do.
On the ground. If you dump my wine, you're going outside. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Oh my God, this place. Stop ruining my sofa. I'm sitting nicely. Look what happens. How about you try to do that?